Hey guys, Sam the Man, the Batman Man here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a request that a friend of mine wanted me to do, and it's going to be on my top 5 least favorite video games. So yeah, these are the video games that I don't like, so let's go ahead and get this started. Coming in at number 5 is this game. Yep, number 5 is the Finding Nemo video game that was released on PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube back in 2003. At the exact same time the film came out. And yes, this is the game based off the film. This game is just. Ugh, I did not like this game. I love the movie. The movie is great. The movie is one of the best animated movies I've ever seen in my life. I love the movie. It's just fantastic. The movie was great, but this game, it's just ugh. It's hard. It's just impossible to get through. It's just this game is just really hard. There's this one level I can't even beat, and there's just like a whole bunch of puzzle missions too, and it's just ugh. It's just a really hard game. It's just ugh. It's just wasn't a very good game. I'll say this though, it does have a it does have a good soundtrack at least. There are some soundtrack there is a bit of the soundtrack that's good. That's a redeeming quality about this game, is that the soundtrack is actually not bad. Like here, I'll pull up one of the songs from the game. Here, this song is from level 2, the field trip levels. This song is actually not bad to listen to. It's actually pretty beautiful to listen to. Here, have a listen. Yeah, the soundtrack is not bad though. That's a redeeming quality, is that the soundtrack's actually pretty good. Like that's probably my favorite track of the whole soundtrack of this game. It's not a bad track. It does have a beautiful feeling to it, and yeah, that's yeah. All in all, I did not like this game though. I only like the soundtrack. That's all I liked about this game. But other than that, I just did not like this game. I used to like it as a kid, but looking at it now, it didn't age very well. So yeah. Number 5 is the Finding Nemo video game. Then coming in at number 4 is this game. Yup, number 4 is Shrek Super Party. Now, this is a Shrek party game that came out 1 year after the first Shrek movie. So, the first Shrek movie came out in 2001, so this game came out in 2002. It was released on the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube, and obviously it's based off the Shrek franchise. This game this game is not very good. It's basically just a Mario Party ripoff. It's basically Mario Party, but just you just slap Shrek characters on there instead, and you get this Shrek Super Party. It's just this game is not very good. It's just and the characters' heads too. They're just huge. Like here, I'll show you some of the character designs in this game. It's like they're pretty huge too, and like why are their heads huge? Like I don't get it. Why are their heads huge? Yeah, this game was just... Here, for an example. Here, I'll pull up what Shrek looks like. Or, you know what? Hang on, let me get Donkey instead. Get Donkey's character. Actually... Because Donkey's my favorite Shrek character. But yeah, look! As you can tell, his head is huge. Why? I don't get the point why their heads are huge in this game. And they're little mini too, and they don't talk at all. It's just, yeah, and it's just a lot of the mini games are just like copycats of Mario Party, and it's just, this is a pretty bad Shrek game. I used to play it all the time too with a friend when we were really little. And looking at it, I'm just looking at it now. This game's bad. It did not age well at all. I'd much rather watch the first two movies than play this game, that's for sure. But yep, number 4 is Shrek Super Party. Alright, coming in at number 3 is this game. Number 3 is the Flushed Away video game. This game, I don't remember much of it, but looking at it now, looking at it from like clips and stuff, it did not age well. It's pretty freaking bad. Probably the worst movie-based game I've ever played. Worse than the 2 I mentioned already. There's a lot of movie-based games out there, not just these 3. Incredibles had a bad movie-based game. But here, I'll just talk about why Flushed Away, these movie-based games, stinks. And then I'll talk about that afterwards. Now, the Flushed Away game, this game was just, it's got ugly graphics. It's got a bad soundtrack in the main menu. It's just, ugh. And there's just a whole bunch of like mini games that just felt like just really lazy and just, ugh. It just stunk. It's just not a fun game. It's just boring. It's lazy. It's just, ugh. The movie was a good movie though. That movie was part of my childhood. Same with Shrek and Finding Nemo. Flushed Away, it was a good movie. It was part of my childhood. It's not as good as Shrek or Nemo, though. That's for sure. But yeah, the Flushed Away game, it's just not a very good game. I thought it was just cheap, lazy, and it's just, ugh. Worse than the 2 I mentioned already. And this one, it's just, ugh. But yep, with other bad movie-based games. There are some other bad movie-based games that I liked when I was little, but hate now. Like, not just these 3, there is a movie-based game for The Incredibles that came out in 2004. PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube, PC. The Incredibles game, that game was just really frustrating. It was just, ugh, it was hard, repetitive gameplay. It's just, ugh. That Incredibles game stunk. But there was one good Incredibles game, though, the Rise of the Underminer. That Incredibles game was actually pretty good. Definitely a redemption from the first Incredibles game, that's for sure. Rise of the Underminer was actually a good game. I had fun with that one. But yeah, not all movie-based games are bad, though. There are a few good ones, like Rise of the Underminer. There's also one for Cars. Cars was a great movie-based game. The Toy Story 3 for PS3, Wii, and Xbox 360, that was also a good game. And I'll probably make a video about movie-based games if you all really want me to. But yeah, number 3 is the Flushed Away game. It was just bad. It's just, ugh. Alright, coming in at number 2 is this game. Number 2 is Math Play for the Nintendo DS. This game was just childish, lazy, boring, and just not a fun game. all it is just a whole bunch of math mini games. Helps you get better with your math skills. Like, you can always just get help with math from your teacher at school. It's just, yeah, I just could not like this game. It was just boring. It just bored me. I just couldn't get into this game at all. It was just not fun. It's just, ugh. But yep, before we get into my worst game though, I'll give you some honorable mentions. The Incredibles video game. That game was just pretty bad. It's just repetitive gameplay. It was frustrating, difficult, and just, ugh. Love the Incredibles movie, but this game, no. There was a good Incredibles game, The Rise of the Underminer. That was a redemption from the first game, that's for sure. Rise of the Underminer was good. And then, yeah, love the movie, but the game stinks for Incredibles. And then, here's another bad movie-based game, but this game is actually already based off a bad movie. Shark Tale the game. Yeah, Shark Tale the game's got ugly design, just like the movie itself. It's just frustrating dance levels. It's just, ugh. Shark Tale the game. It's bad. The movie was already bad enough too. But yep, I'll talk about movie-based games another time. So yeah, my number one worst video game is... Yup, number one is Major Minor's Majestic March for the Nintendo Wii. Where do I begin? This game is just, it's really just kiddie. It's just, it's childish. It's just not fun. It's just really stupid. It's just a whole bunch of party games. Like, I think I just maybe played this like just once and I just didn't like it. I just had to stop playing it. It's just, ugh. And like I said, I actually did a destruction video on this. So, yeah, this game is really bad. I just do not like this game. It's just, ugh. It's just a stupid game. It's just, ugh, could not stand this game. Yep, that's number one. I don't have much else to say. Yep. Tell me what your top 5 worst video games of all time are in the comments section below. And yeah, and then some of my next videos will be me talking about some video games that I don't want to play and why. And I'll be talking about some movie-based games if you all want me to. So, yeah. If you have any video ideas, tell me in the comments section below. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And Sam the Man, the Batman Man, is out. Bye!
Gillette, that's the